they say do one thing every day that scares you. It's Tuesday the 6th, I'm FxPlew and I'm on the air wheel risking black ice for today's market brief. Now, Starmer was pretty bullish about growth and change in the new year ahead. To be fair, that is pretty much the bare minimum delivery needed, so he needs to talk that up if he still wants to be Prime Minister at year end and beyond, because even his allies are admitting he's vulnerable. As such, he'd do well to quickly deliver those bread and butter wins like the freeze to rail fares and childcare subsidiaries, and they need to land pretty quickly if voters are to feel better off anytime soon, or by the 2029 election at the very least. Resolution Foundation has been on. That is an independent think tank focused on improving living standards. They issued a pretty grim warning over high rates, energy costs and the minimum wage hike. They see this triple whammy as finally killing off some of those zombie low productivity firms that have rather crawled through the 2010s. Further rate cuts from the Bank of England could help, but the MPC will need convincing that inflation is truly tamed before doubling down on more rate cuts. So for the time being, wider business confidence remains at a 3-year low and unemployment looks set to rise. And while AI might supercharge productivity, the political risk is that it may also rip through Labour's traditional blue-collar base. Over in the US, concern from Fed members is that Venezuela increases the risk of an oil price spike. This has not happened yet. Crude was up 1% but remains near the 5-year lows as the market rather shrugged off the whole adventure. Trump has been on. He has threatened more strikes if there is not any cooperation on oil and drugs. And while he was on a roll, he even referenced potential action in Colombia and Mexico. But he may well have drifted off script for that one. In the market, futures are pricing in a 50% chance of a US rate cut in March, and about 50 basis points of rate cuts are forecast for the year ahead. The dollar index spiked to 98.85, but the rally faded where oil price remained fairly quiet, and that closed around 98.30. And we kick off this morning around 135.65 against the dollar, 115.55 against the euro, and euro dollar is 117.40 on the open this morning. And look at that, he stayed up in one piece. It was tricky, but we got through it. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.